on his way over just as he scrapes on the edge of that creep. I think if he decides to commit here, he will force a cancel, and he should.
Oh, it's pretty close.
I think he's going to get it. He has to cancel that.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, he just does. Ragnarok really wants him to.
He's actually going to start fighting this. He's picking off a few roaches. Great split here by Savage. And with that bank, things get out of hand. He's got the roach count here to just force a good fight.
Even going into this concave, he's going to be fine. And dude, Ragnarok is just looking amazingly strong in ZVZ at the moment.
Can I kill a roach warren here before burrow movement finishes? Not too important, but like losing one further into the negatives.
Make lanes against these 2-1 roaches, I dare you. GG. Okay, so let's talk about this for a minute. Ragnarok is crushing everyone's face today. You can see that in the late game with these bigger armies, Shine is just not as comfortable. Even though he got to this position, he's having a hard time actually playing it out correctly. Like, strategically, he's doing some pretty good moves here and there, but like just the control of a bigger army and whatnot is not as strong.
The lift is natural, I would say, and come over here. Here we go! So many investors here. Bungle number 1, 2, 3. Broodlords actually are the choice of unit to actually do the killing. It's just the bungling here that continues. Losing the investors now. Needs those ultras up here at the front.
Yeah, he needs a little bit more damage on there, and he's got it.
GG! Shine! Eliminates Flash.
Flash goes down, and Shine advances with a macro game against Flash on a big map.
Though, and I think he should be fine against this. And
Simple as kill the roaches, but the Nexus looks like it is in fact going to fall. But that is a big chunk of army that he gave up. Now, the Void Rays split up a little bit, but the Zealots took a lot of hits and let the Void Rays go to town for a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's going to hold this now with the Immortal as well here on the ground. And there goes the Nexus Cannon. That's true. Okay, good bungle here. There are the Storms. The first one goes down. The Baneling's really struggling to find the right angle to engage here. And I don't think he can actually commit here, right?
Yeah, he has to roll back. Be what swings it, but I don't know if he's going to be able to.
Well, he's trying. Here we go.
Well,
Blinding Clouds here. Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, he uses up all his High Templar energy, so this does give him a chance.
It still looks like it's just way too much.
Yeah.
Well, Billowy, really crazy, awesome game 1. The next 2 games were solid plays out of him. I feel like more mistakes out of Symbol than success.
Tempest, they outdo that. And see this? You attack, you kite backwards, and as they come forward, you storm just like that. Very well done. Some good EMPs coming down, and he's going to have to bring in more High Templars from the side.
Well, these storms are hitting all the Vikings, but the Bioforce is still here at the back. He needs to split that and move it, though. But it's expensive enough to where it's not necessarily warranted. Scan's more important than a lot of the time. All right, so picking off some of these Marauders, he comes down at a bad angle down the ramp.
Look at that. He's gaining so much value here.
To engage here against these Colossi. If the Colossi are gone, the Bioforce can do their job. No observers here.
That was a super important Psy Storm, though, and it looks like, is all of his Phoenixes going to die? No, it looks like the rally of additional Phoenixes and that one Psy Storm helped them finish everything off there, but he will lose his Colossi.
Well, this is going to be the last fight. So many Marauders on the ground here, but he can just lift up, and plus there's a carrier. Storms go down.
The
way
Marauders
too much damage.
Get to take out everything that's on the ground, at least. Thing is, there's plenty of stuff in the sky.
Yep. GG.
MyuNgSiK takes this series against Fantasy 2-1, going to that winner match. Force field some of them in, and these Phoenixes will come up and kill absolutely everything. And wow, more Phoenixes coming down. Thank you, says MyuNgSiK.
You're not going to expect to see something like this.
Like in this situation, look at this. He's pulling back the Phoenixes that are getting targeted by this one spore. If this was like Symbol or Hyun, they might have a shot right now because they...
Which is going to be great against Infestors, which is probably what Leenock would like to get out against this. Against such a good player like Leenock, too, just watching this dismantle him.
Is MyuNgSiK actually turn around for a little bit? He's killing the 4th base. You know, if he just waits for a few more Void Rays and stuff, I think his army's like invincible. But he's deciding to push forward, and it's most likely just going to roll through anyways.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, he doesn't have Blink. If he had Blink, that would be like already done. But
yeah,
I think it's just already. He's just going to attack, move here, and it's over.
Silly me thinking he had to move back. MyuNgSiK looking so ridiculously strong here today.
Way too much damage done with those Phoenixes. Way too many Overlords killed. The drones killed.
GSL